My name is Hamid Abdullah Al-Qahtani, 33 years old, mechanical engineer by degree, and I work Qatar Energy at the moment, Dukhan operations. And right now we're standing in Ceramic3Cube studio, which I founded in 2020. And all of this happened because of a lovely story of my passion for playing with clay. So during my therapy sessions with my therapist, she invited me to start playing with kinetic sand and clay. Here comes the good part. When I started playing with them to deal with my anxiety and stress, it gave me flashback to the time of my childhood that I was playing with the clay. So then it clicked with me. I was like, I used to really love doing this as a kid. I'm a man in my 20s, I have my income, and I'm looking for a hobby. Why not explore this? So from 2017 to 2020, there was a lot of research, watching YouTube, and testing out how I'm actually willing to stick with this. And I guess me sitting here is quite the statement answer that I stuck with ceramics. I wanted something to reflect my love of ceramics with my love for number 3 and also for my love for engineering. Based on what I wanted to do with Ceramic3Cube is to have a space that incubates and provides for everyone. So think of it like it's a box, it's a home, and a home is a box. The box is a cube, and a cube in mathematics is something to the power 3. So that's where you get the Ceramic3Cube. So it's basically ceramics to the power 3 that we provide for you in all directions. Whether you want to buy products, whether you want to try and experience some of the workshops we have, or whether you want to become a ceramic artist and you want to get a supply of clay, glazes, and tools and materials. When I was a kid, I used to play with the clay that accumulates after the rainfall, but I completely forgot about it because, you know, people grow up and teenage time and then growing into uni and getting a job. Fast forward to 2017, where I just had my daughter, Jude, may Allah bless her, and I realized just being a father with one job as an engineer is not the modern version of a role model. Like with these generations coming up, you need to be more. When we started, it was amazing because I was the one handling all the workshops. I was able to have a first-hand experience and how the joy of people touching the clay and enjoying, and the pride in their eyes that we were able to make something out of this lump of clay. But slowly we started growing, alhamdulillah, since 2022. The demand was for a female instructor, which caused me to be really kind of isolated from my own dream, my own baby.
My name is Jazz. I'm 21 years old. I just turned 21. I'm from the Philippines, but I've grown up in Qatar for about maybe 17 years now, my whole life really. I've just been working for the meanwhile. I've been working for about 5 years or so. Really enjoy it. I have to say it was a very much needed experience. It felt very therapeutic, and it was really nice to get to be in a zone where I'm just working on my own and being able to take stuff in my own pacing, which I really needed, and I really soaked myself into that moment. With the time that I've been here, I've learned that there's so much more potential in myself that I'd like to see going forward. I would have to say I did not work with clay that much, but going into here, trying the wheel and even hand building, it really, like a warm welcome again to art in itself.
Still, I get happy when I see their work. As you can see, some of the works behind me, for like the pieces ready for the customers to come and collect them, as we might like to call them, students. But it's just the joy that we get is unique for each person. My favorite is when we have some charity or special needs organizations. It's the joy we bring to these kids that makes it worthwhile that we're doing this, even if we're not, to be honest with you, doing it as a high profit margin. In our vision, our goal is to provide mental well-being, positive mental well-being space to unleash all the negative energy, while also learning something therapeutic. Hopefully I can tell my future me it was worth it. All the sacrifices, all the patience, all the hard work, and all the believing in myself. Inshallah, it's gonna be worth it. We start with the clay. It comes in a bag. We have to cut out the portion we're looking for based on whatever size we're going to be making, a cup, if it's a plate, if it's a vase. There are certain calculations we do to determine how much we need for each. And then we do the wedging. Wedging is basically us cycling the clay around itself so that we make sure there is no air bubbles and that all the particles within that clay body is the same level of homogeneous, so that when they're shaped, they work cohesively together instead of giving us a feeling of lumps at certain spaces. After wedging, it comes to the shaping. Making is on the pottery wheel, which is on the wheel itself. After that, the whole process goes back to uniformity. It's the same. You need to dry them until the stage which is called bone dry, where like the pieces like fully dry out of all the humidity in it. It goes for the kiln. We do what is called the bisque firing. We do it to a temperature of 998 to 1000. We do the glazes, and then it goes again for another firing. It's called the glaze firing this time, and it goes to a higher temperature. It can reach all the way to 1260 Celsius. We use some tools, but the tools are not the reason for the cracks. The crack happens to us using sodium silicate. We apply it on the clay body cylinder, and then we heat it with a torch. Once it dries on the surface of the clay, it tends to cancels out the elasticity of the clay only in the outer surface part of it, so that when we're stretching it from the inside, the clay is not able to stretch. So instead of stretching, it cracks and giving us that effect.